The Russian state-owned United Aircraft Corporation on June 4th announced that the licensed production deal for Su-57 fifth-generation fighter aircraft currently being offered to India would unprecedentedly provide the Indian Defense Ministry with full access to the aircraft's source code. Such access would ensure full autonomy not only in operating the aircraft, but also in modifying their avionics and integrating new avionics and weaponry developed both in India and by third parties. Meanwhile, another news has emerged suggesting that the United States is continuously pressuring India to completely end its defense ties with Russia. This is because India has also acquired a significant number of aircraft and other military equipment from the US. On the other hand, Russia has offered India multiple incentives, including a proposal to sell the Su-57 stealth fighter jet along with full source codes. Based on available evidence, let's analyze the reasons why the US is allegedly trying to pressure India and what exactly Russia is offering in return. Friends, my channel had 32,000 subscribers and YouTube removed it without any notice or warning. My audience knows very well why YouTube took it down. I had worked hard for a whole year to reach 32,000 subscribers, and now I need your help to grow the channel again. Please share it as much as possible, like and subscribe. You all know that I create videos in a neutral way and always speak with proof. I truly need your support. The codes of fifth-generation fighters are considered particularly sensitive, as software forms a far more central part of their capabilities that was the case on older aircraft. The F-35, as a result, has over 10 million lines of software code, and the Chinese J-20 and FC-31 estimated to have similarly complex code. Although the Su-57's code is thought to be far simpler, it is still likely significantly more complex than that of the older American F-22, which uses much older computer architecture. Due to its sensitivity, the sharing of a fifth-generation fighter's full software code by Russia would be a wholly unprecedented development, and one that indicates a particularly high degree of trust in the Delhi as a strategic partner. Russia has also stated that it is willing to upgrade the Su-30 MKI, which is the backbone of the Indian Air Force. Moreover, access to the Su-57's source code would allow India to significantly enhance the development of its AMCA program. Not only that, Russia has even offered to set up a Su-57 manufacturing facility within India itself, similar to how India has previously been producing the Su-30 MKI under the Transfer of Technology Agreement. With a number of reports indicating that Russia and India are close to finalizing a deal, the United States has sought to apply pressure on Delhi to prevent it from signing major new defense contracts with Moscow. On June 4th, U.S. Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick stressed that many of Delhi's policies rubbed the United States the wrong way, adding, "For instance, you generally buy your military gear from Russia. That's a way to kind of get under the skin of America if you're going to buy your armaments from Russia." His statement followed repeated threats under the first Donald Trump administration to place economic sanctions on India if it procured Russian S-400 long-range air defense systems, which the Indian Defense Ministry nevertheless proceeded to order in October 2018 under a $5.2 billion contract. Lutnick's statement also followed a statement by President Trump in February that the United States would offer the F-35 fifth-generation fighter to India as part of a broader increase in arms exports to the country. We'll be increasing military sales to India by many billions of dollars. We're also paving the way to ultimately provide India with the F-35 stealth fighters, the president stated at the time. The decision to offer the F-35 was widely assessed by analysts to be motivated in large part by the perceived need to prevent India from procuring the Su-57. Many Indians often asked why India isn't acquiring the Su-57 from Russia. What exactly is the reason? Especially when India's biggest adversary, Pakistan, is about to receive the Chinese J-35 fighter jet within the next 2 months. Now it has become clear that the United States is putting a lot of pressure on India. As you may have heard, the US has even halted the supply of engines for India's indigenous Tejas fighter jet in the past. And India has already purchased a large number of aircraft and weapons from the United States, including 11 C-17 Globemaster III, over 12 C-130J Super Hercules, 30 AH-64E Apache helicopters, 15 CH-47F Chinooks, 31 MQ-9B Sea Guardian unmanned combat aerial vehicles, 145 M777 howitzers, Harpoon anti-ship missiles, Hellfire missiles, 24 Seahawk helicopters, torpedoes, advanced radars and sonar systems, and 15 P-8I Poseidon maritime patrol aircraft. India has already bought a lot of military gear from the US, so it's natural that America is putting pressure on it. The US doesn't want India to use both American and Russian technology together. During Trump's first term, the US even warned India about possible sanctions over buying weapons from Russia. Although Washington later hinted it might ignore the $5.2 billion S-400 deal since 2022, pressure has grown from the West for India to cut its strong defense ties with Moscow. That's all for today's update. Please subscribe and like this video.